In this video, we'll take a look at the details of the TopView configuration and imported SCADA alarms. For this video, we'll be using the TopView configurator and the newly created configuration file from the previous video. After syncing the SCADA alarms to TopView, the monitored tag list contains the SCADA alarm tags. It will also contain some additional status tags, and we'll take a look at the details of these additional tags. Next, we'll verify that the configurator can connect to the gateway, typically the SCADA OPC server. We'll then take a look at the details of one of the SCADA alarm tags configured by SCADA Sync to see the various tag properties, alarm configuration, and acknowledge settings. Then we'll verify the tags, both the SCADA alarm tags as well as additional tags that were configured for acknowledgement. And last, we'll talk about the next steps and where you can find additional resources. The monitored tag list contains two main sets of tags. The first set of tags are TopView status tags. Status tags are internal TopView tags that contain information about the running engine. There's over 60 status tags available for monitoring, and you can configure alarms and notifications for status tags in addition to your SCADA alarms. The server name for status tags is local status, which is one way you can recognize which tags are status tags. The limits column contains a marker if there are alarm limits configured for the tag. The last three status tags have alarm limits configured, and we'll take a look at these in a minute. Status tags are optional and are not required for the engine to run. The second set of tags are the imported SCADA alarm tags. Depending on the type of alarm and the SCADA system, you may have one TopView tag or multiple TopView tags for a single alarm. In this example using iFix, we have a single alarm tag for both analog and digital alarms. For some SCADAs, you may have multiple tags for analog alarms. For example, one tag for low and one for high. From a licensing standpoint, we only count it as a single alarm tag. Status tags tell you information about the running TopView engine for this configuration, and many of the status tags are related to engine health. The selected status tag will have a value of 1 if the last voice notification call failed. I'll double-click the tag to show you the alarm condition. The alarm condition is equal to 1, and the custom alarm message describes the alarm condition. When this alarm occurs, you can, for example, send an email notification about this failure. The status tags can also be written to TopView health tags that you create in the SCADA to allow the failed voice call to be presented as a visible alarm on the operator's HMI. Next, we're going to verify connection to the gateway server that TopView will connect to. For most SCADA systems, this is the OPC server from the SCADA vendor. In the monitored tag list, you can see that the server name for the alarm tag says iFix for my SCADA. This is what TopView calls an OPC server alias. The details of this alias contain the information needed by TopView to connect to the server. To view the server alias configuration, click the Configure Servers button. You can see that the alias named iFix already exists. This was created when you performed the Install for an HMI step in SCADA Sync. To connect to an OPC server, TopView needs to know the machine where the OPC server is installed and the name of the OPC DA server. The OPC server machine is defined by the host name or IP address of the machine. This field should be blank for a local OPC server. The alias was created by SCADA Sync, assuming that TopView is on the same machine as the OPC server. This is recommended since remote OPC connections may require you to configure firewall and other permissions, something that may require assistance from the SCADA vendor or your IT department. If your SCADA OPC server is on a different machine, enter the machine name or IP address. Next, click on the Query button to view the available OPC servers on the entered host. If this succeeds, you should see a list of available OPC DA servers. Verify that the name of the OPC DA server defined for the alias matches one of these OPC servers. Sometimes there may be a small difference, and if there is, use the Copy button to copy this OPC DA server to the alias. If you made any changes to the alias, click the Apply button. The last step is to verify connection to the OPC server gateway. Click on Test Connections, choose your alias, then click Connect. If the connection succeeds, you can close these dialogues and return to the monitored tag list. Let's take a look at one of the alarm tags to see how it was configured by SCADA Sync. The description and priority were set to the values in the SCADA. Tag groups are used for notification, as well as grouping and filtering of alarms. You can view them on the Groups tab and columns in the tag list. The secondary tag group was set to the Alarms group from the SCADA. I'll double-click the tag to look at the alarm and acknowledge settings. I'm looking at a digital communication failure alarm. For this SCADA, the tag has a value of CFN if the alarm is active. The alarm message has been set to the alarm description or comment from the SCADA. You can edit this alarm message with static text and dynamic information. Dynamic information is entered using placeholders, and you can press the Escape key to see the available placeholders. Next, we'll look at the Acknowledge settings. The Acknowledge tags enable bidirectional Acknowledge synchronization between TopView and the SCADA alarm. For many SCADAs, the alarm tag and Acknowledge tags have the same root tag name, but different extension. If this is true, as it is with iFix, the Acknowledge tags can be specified by extension only. The alarm tag name is displayed at the top of the screen. The root tag name is also displayed. The input and output acknowledge tags are specified by their extension, which is added to the root tag name to create the full acknowledge tag name. The input acknowledge tag is continuously monitored by the TopView engine. If the tag value is equal to the entered value, this indicates that the alarm is acknowledged in the SCADA, and the TopView alarm will also be acknowledged. The output acknowledge tag acknowledges the SCADA alarm if the alarm is acknowledged in TopView. This TopView acknowledge may occur interactively by a TopView user or through a notification. If the alarm is acknowledged in TopView, the engine will write the entered value to the acknowledge output tag to acknowledge the alarm in the SCADA. Most SCADAs will use the same tag as the input and output acknowledge tag, although a few will have a different input and output tag. The next step is to verify the tags by reading their current values. To retrieve the tag values, click Get Tag Values, select all tags in the list, and then click on the Get Values button. With some OPC servers, the initial read of tags may return invalid values, so it's a good practice to get the values twice. If you cannot see the tag values, check the item Show Value column after tag name. In some versions of TopView, this may be named Show Value columns first. The TopView status tags are only evaluated by the running TopView engine. Scroll through the values of your SCADA alarm tags to confirm that the tag value appears and that the status is good. If you have a lot of tags, you can sort by the status column to group the tags by status. In addition to the SCADA alarm tags, there are other tags that are used by this configuration, including the acknowledge input and output tags. We want to verify all of the tags used by this configuration. First, we need to display all tags. You can change the tag list from displaying the monitored alarm tags to displaying all tags. If you scroll down the SCADA alarm tags, you'll see each monitored SCADA alarm plus any acknowledge tags. Again, retrieve the tag values and verify that the value and statuses are good. I'm going to move the tag value columns back to the right, close the Get Values panel, and the Get Tag Value panel, and only display the monitored alarm tags. TopView contains some features that are not commonly used by SCADA customers. By default, SCADA Sync enables something called Simplified View to remove these items from the configurator. You can see the status of Simplified View at the bottom of the configurator and can click the status to bring up the Simplified View settings. If you see features mentioned in the TopView documentation that you do not see in the configurator, it is most likely hidden due to Simplified View. You can unhide the feature if you would like to access it. At this point, we've successfully imported the SCADA alarms into a TopView configuration, confirmed that we can connect to the SCADA gateway, and verified the tags. The next steps are common to all TopView users, not just SCADA Sync users. This includes creating contacts and notification groups, configuring the notification delivery, deciding who gets notified for the alarms, and running the TopView engine runtime. We recommend that you read through the TopView 101 document available from the Help menu in the configurator for an overview of these topics. We also have a Getting Started video for OPC SCADA that demonstrates how to send basic email notifications.